Making sure that everything is age appropriate. Making sure that the language that I use, the examples, even the life experiences are only pertaining to the audience that I am speaking to. So if I'm dealing, like let's say for instance, preschoolers all the way up to 12th grade, that I make sure that that lifespan pertains to those individuals and to their realm of understanding, and most of all of what they're going through and what they're dealing with at that moment in time. As I deal with individuals who are in college, which can range from the age of actually 15 or 14 and up, then with that population, that I make sure again is age appropriate and is whatever to their realm. But a lot of time in that area or in that area that deals with academia is that I make sure that it's for the most part like dealing with language, dealing with the reference that they are still in the same state of mind as if they were in high school, but they're on a college level of that they're there trying to get some type of level of understanding for their area of expertise. When I'm dealing with seniors, again, they're at a level even that I'm trying to get to. So I make sure that I am keeping it age appropriate too, making sure that those experiences of what it is that they are going through, but most of all, what they went through really has a major role on what it is that they are doing now. Because a lot of them feel because they're older now, they feel they've been there, they feel that no one's listening to them or value them, to reaffirm to them, yes, you are still valued, and yes, you do have purpose. As for the tool, with the power of one is about martial arts science and martial arts philosophy. And what we get into is that when I talk about like it's not what is said to you, it's what you answer to. It's not what is basically what is said to you, is what you answer to. The martial arts per se, when a lot of people hear the word martial arts, they think of kicking, punching, or either throwing, or either some form of Tai Chi or Aikido or something like that, or swords or weapons or Bruce Lee or something like that. What I teach is from the level of martial arts philosophy and martial arts science. Let's talk about that. Martial arts philosophy is talking about critical thinking, problem solving, dealing with choices, dealing with how to mediate situations, how to deal with conflict, how to deal with conflict resolution, how to deal with conflict management, how to deal with anger management, how to deal with what's going on inside of them, what's going on within a relationship, what I view as healthy relationship building versus negative, or a situation which is very toxic. So that is dealing with a philosophy that in essence is principleship building. Teaching them principle things that they can take back and use, or as I call it, soft skill building or lifetime fitness skills. Teaching them how they can take a situation that might be horrific or even positive and still use it, because you have different types of individuals. You also have individuals who are afraid of success, because if they're successful, then my goodness, what am I going to do with it? Or let's say, for instance, that you have an individual who basically says, I really don't care. You can't make me. I ain't on it. No one thinks that I'm this or that. And so what happens is that you have to motivate those individuals as well to let them understand it. But not so much about giving just empty words, but you're also again, remembering what I said before, is that your presence alone can liberate others. So you're basically bringing out and sharing your life experiences, letting them know, hey, you're not alone. So what happens is that's the philosophy piece, letting them understand it. Now, when you're getting into the science, that's the action part. Have you ever met somebody who is so highly intelligent, but they're so intelligent, you wonder, can they get out of a bag with a GPS? It's like, for real? For real. And you're supposed to be, you know, like I tell people, don't get mad at me, just change your life. Okay, holla. So what happens is that people get it twisted because they're all educated. And I'm trying to say, ooh, back it up, okay? When you're finished feeling enlightened, take out the laundry, holla, okay? So let people understand, just because you think you're all that in a bag of chips, just remember, chips have an expiration date, okay? So you're kind of stale, you know what I'm trying to say? Don't get mad at me, just change your life. So what happens is that with that, the science of it teaches people how to take the philosophy and actually have application physically. Here's a prime example. A lot of people, or a lot of my colleagues and people are now on this buzz thing called bullying. And I'm going like, for real? Bullying's been here since time. Holla, okay? So what happens is that, it's just that, you know how it is. You know, some people just get into the, you know, what's in, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, before it was Kellogg's, but now since we don't use sugar anymore, now we're going to try and go with Dairy One and all that good, you know, okay, whatever. But anyway, I try to tell people that bullying's been here forever. But what happens is that people try to get into getting very analytical, and then they want to say it's because of person this and the person that, and I say, back it up. Let's back it up. Let's see, that's where martial arts science come in. It's simple. We're humans. Human condition. That's what we do. There are some people who are cool, some people who are right, and some people who are just off the chain. And what happens is that when you bring it back, what are you teaching them? You're teaching them how to physically show people, as I said earlier, about learning about love, learning about forgiveness. Learning about love and forgiveness of self, to be able then to do it to others by demonstration. Teaching them about self-defense, not self-defense and again in martial arts term, but self-defense of understanding from a humanistic approach, of understanding practicality, of understanding self, so you can learn how to defend against you. Learning about how do you look at other people? How do you feel about other people? Let's put a mirror in front of you. How do you feel about yourself and how do you see yourself? Are you the kind of person who's always clumsy, falling? Maybe you need to learn how to fall. Are you the kind of person that likes when people talk to you that you want to come at them wrong? And you want to cuss, and you want to get an attitude, and you want to come at somebody because, you know, my mama said that if you hit me, I get to hit you back. Mama said knock you out. Mama might need some therapy. Okay? Not realizing that the apple didn't fall from the tree. The whole fell. Literally, the whole tree fell. Okay, roots and all. And not realizing that people have to understand that the science of it shows how to do it. You're not sitting there. It's like telling somebody, well, you know, if Johnny hits you, you just go tell a teacher. Because you know it's against the law. You know you can get suspended. You know you can get expelled. You're telling this child this, and I totally get it. I feel you. I get it. I understand it. But what are you teaching them physiologically? Because we are humans. We learn by doing. We learn by seeing. Holla, okay? And what happens is that people don't realize that. So when I come in, I teach these different physical things. Meditation, how to sit and focus. You can sit in a chair, you can stand, you can lay down, you can pray, you can do whatever you want. Whatever can calm the spirit, the heart, the body, mind, and soul. Whatever can put you into another state of realizing that there's an essence in you, the inner calmness in you, the inner voice, so you can be able to hear it. Next thing is that it teaches you about how to exercise. I didn't say exercise getting an extra piece of chicken. I didn't say that I'm going to put, you know, I'm going to really start eating right after I have my second piece of cake. Or that I say that, you know, I'm stressed, so I have to have some weed, because weed like con, you know what I mean? Give me a little something. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't do drugs. I can stop anytime I want to. I just do it, you know, Friday through Saturday, stop on Sunday, might start back on Wednesday, so I just do it part-time. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Not realizing that maybe we might have a problem. Maybe that we don't realize that if we show by example, maybe when we're educating people, that we can learn to let them understand that really in essence, we are learning how to physically show somebody. And the way that you show somebody is by being a good leader by demonstration. To be a good leader, one must know how to follow. You're a good follower to be able to be a good leader.